Hey, I'm Liam here at the 7U Ranch, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about our grazing system, and I'm going to show you how we move our cows from paddock to paddock and what that does for us. So my dad's going to go out there and we're going to get started. He's got his dogs out there. And so he's just going to take and move those cows from that paddock that he set up yesterday. He's going to move them over to that one over there. So he's just going to use these dogs, and they're just going to kind of go along and get them going, and if there happens to be any ornery ones, they'll teach them to not be ornery anymore. But it's pretty simple, it's pretty quick. He's got a pretty efficient system. The hardest thing is the water around here. It seems to be all in the wrong places, but we do have some springs, and so basically we have over there a watering trough where a spring comes into, and we kind of fence that out so it doesn't get muddy all the time. So what we do is we just we got a generator over there and a little electric pump, and we just pump our water from that trough into another one to our paddock so that we can mark our paddocks where we want to. Otherwise we just have to connect them to the trough, and the trough can be muddy all the time, and that creates parasites and doesn't keep the animals healthy. So by doing this we have healthy animals and not lots of mud. Alright, so now that we got the cows moved into the fresh paddock, we're going to talk a little bit about why this benefits the cows and keeps your meat clean. Keeps your real clean meat. So, basically, when we rotate these cows into fresh paddocks, they come in, and what we want is to eat about the top third of the forage on the ground here, and that keeps it so the grass isn't overgrazed, and so that it'll come back fast. And an ideal rotation is every day. It also keeps the manure evenly concentrated, so that you don't have spots where manure is real heavy in one spot and you don't have any in the other, which also has parasites. When you have manure buildup, it has parasites, and by moving it every day, we give each piece of ground at least 2 21-day rests, and that allows that the parasites can't go through the cows. So the cows, they aren't wormy. We don't have to worm our cows. We don't worm them with conventional chemical wormer. That just keeps the parasites down, the worms down, the flies down. The cows are comfortable. They get a fresh amount of forage every day, and it's not just grass that they get. They eat several different species. That each species of forage has different minerals and different values to the cow, and so the cow gets all of its needs right here on the pasture. It doesn't just need grass, it needs other things too. So when it comes in and grazes, it grazes the top third, and on top of that, what it doesn't graze, it tramples down, like these thistles and whatnot. It tramples them down, and it gets it down into the soil so it'll compost in the soil. You see these weeds actually are a soil deficiency. It means there's deficient in some sort of soil deficiency there. So by having the cows trample it down and it compost in the soil, these, say, thistles bring whatever soil, whatever nutrient it's deficient in from way down deep, brings it up into the plant, and then when it decomposes, it brings the nutrients to the top. So we're not just out, you don't want to, killing the weeds isn't the answer, but it's just telling you that there's a soil deficiency there, and by doing this has a natural way of getting rid of the maybe not quite so edible species of plants for the cows, and it keeps their soil healthy. We don't have erosion problems. The grass comes back, it'll grow back thicker every year, and as you can see, the grass is fairly thick. There's not too many weeds around here, but it's a lot better than it was last year. It gets better every year the way we do this. Alrighty, so that's pretty much everything for today. Thank you for joining me here at the 7U Ranch. If you have any questions, we'd be happy for you to email us, and we'd be happy to answer your questions or leave a comment in the drop box below.